Welcome to Cooking with Kalina. And today we're going to be making one of my faves. This is Poblano cilantro whipped potatoes, and they are every bit as good as they look. Let's make them. So let's look at what we need. We need 3 potatoes, some poblano, half and half milk, shallot, which we're going to cut both ends off, cut down the middle and take off the outer layer. And we're going to slice this shallot. Doesn't have to be big, doesn't have to be thin, just as long as it's uniform. And we're going to do the same thing with the poblano. Cut it right down the middle. I like to cut those seeds right out. Pretty easy squeezy. Once again, uniform cuts. And then with our garlic, we are going to take off that end, smash it, peel it, and slice it. Now, I take plastic wrap onto a cutting board when I peel my potatoes, and the reason I do this is it makes the cleanup that easy. So when I cut my potatoes, I will cut them in half and then cut those in halves for quarters. And then I try to cut these as uniform as I can because, again, when we boil these potatoes, we want them all to be done at the same time. So while those are boiling, let's go ahead and cook off our shallots, poblanos, and garlic. And we want to cook these with a little salt. And we want to cook them down until we get a nice fond on the pan. You know what fond is. It's that yummy brown stuff that tends to stick. That right there, which we will deglaze with some white wine. And then from here, we are going to cook that down until basically nothing before we introduce the half and half. So there you have it. So from here, we are going to add 2 cups of half and half, followed by a half stick of butter. Now, if my wife wasn't a dietitian, I would be throwing in the entire stick of butter. My awesome nephew Eli would agree with me on that. So we're going to make sure these potatoes are fork tender. Now we are going to strain these potatoes. Now while those are cooling ever so slightly, we're going to finish off our potato mixture with fresh cilantro, and we are going to puree this poblano half and half mixture. Now we start to rice the potatoes. I like to rice. Makes them still fluffy, doesn't make them gummy. And once you've got all those potatoes riced, we will start the flavoring process. Instead of just dumping that entire thing all in at once, I like to go little by little, season to taste, make sure everything is delicious and how I like it. So I'm going to try it. Remember, you can add more liquid and creaminess, but you can't take it away if you go beyond that threshold. So I'm going to try it again. Needs just a little bit more creaminess and just a little bit more salt. And that's it, guys. Those are poblano, cilantro, whipped potatoes. We love them in our household. They look dynamite when paired with these beautiful sauces we have here. It's a showstopper. We really appreciate you stopping in, hanging out. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you later.